This is my comparison review of the OW Music earbuds versus the Bimani Hybrid H1s. I've been using this one for over a month, and this I got this week. I'll also, at the end of the video, talk about the Meta Ray-Bans, the AirPods Pro 2, and my Audio Technicas. And to start with, are these obviously inspired by Apple AirPods? The quality and function works just the same. It is a budget price, so you're going to expect budget quality, but as not a music aficionado or audio quality guy, I personally cannot tell the difference between most of these products in terms of audio fidelity. I know people talk about quality from certain services, but personally, I cannot tell. I listen to a lot of audiobooks, a lot of podcasts, and on occasion music. So I'm not big on music. If that's what you listen to, I can highly recommend that for this use case. If you are in the Apple ecosystem, these ones will connect pretty easily. The only thing is that it will not jump from iPhone to iPad to MacBook when you open it up. I think it's called like dynamic switching, like the AirPods do. But most of them, like the Metas over there, also you need to open your Bluetooth settings and select the device. Whereas these ones, you have to select it in the settings. And it takes an extra step, but for the price, for this budget price, you can't expect that. It's such a little step. It's great quality for that. So if you're wanting to get something for your kids, or you yourself just want to save a bunch of money, these are great for that. Compared to the H1s, these are over-the-ear headphones. The great thing about this one is that it has active noise cancellation. This one has the only noise cancellation it has is through the ear tips, and the ear tips package, the package does come with different sizes. These ones are the medium, and you can adjust based on your ear size. And these ones are over the ear but have active noise cancellation, and these are more mid-tier prices. And it's currently cheaper than these older monitor ones that I have that I used to use on planes, because I just hated the ear pods that they gave you to listen to music or movies on the flights. But luckily, this one also comes with the cable to attach it at the bottom and connect to in-flight entertainment, so you don't use up the battery. These also have switching issues like this when you are talking about Apple devices. It will not select automatically. So these are nice if you like to be introverted and people can visually see, oh, you've got headphones on, don't really want to bother them. So these are great for that. It also folds pretty nicely. I wish it came with a case so that you can bring it around and protect it. So it doesn't have a case, but the quality itself, the foam is nice, the quality is nice. The buttons here all signify the right side, so you can press for play and pause, forward, and then you'll have the active noise cancellation button. In terms of active noise cancellation, it's not AirPod Apple quality, but again, we have to consider the price. I personally do not believe it's worth the jump in price if you are trying to save money. I barely use the active noise cancellation because I like to hear what's around me in case someone talks to me. They do have transparency mode, but I don't personally trust it, so I always keep it open. These ones have nice foam, and it's replacing my old Audio Technicas, which have been great quality. But as you can see, the foam over the years has started to crack, and I don't use these anymore. So they're just here for show. The Meta Ray-Bans are great for open ear. They're more sleek, they're more silent, and surprisingly good quality speakers for something that's on glasses. For the first time I used them, I was surprised. But like these two devices, they don't offer dynamic switching. You do have to select your Bluetooth device in your device settings to choose your specific audio. So sometimes I have all three ongoing at the same time, but I have to select them in settings to choose each device to turn on. The only one that does that is obviously the Apple device. Whether it's worth that premium, and if you're comparing the Apple AirPods Pro 2, I've had this for a couple of years now, the price even on the used market or refreshed or renewed is nowhere even close to these ones. and these have just about the same quality. So especially if you're on Android or other devices that's not specifically on Apple. If you are an Apple user and only use iPhone, let's say, and you don't have a MacBook and an iPad or any of those Apple devices, then there is no issue owning these. If I was on a strict budget, I would pick one of these guys. These ones are more discreet. These ones are my everyday carry, especially for travel, because then you can listen to music on the flights and it lasts pretty long. And the same with these guys, the battery lasts pretty long. So it's just up to you in terms of budget, what you want to do and design. They both have great quality. They both have decent battery life, and the active noise cancellation is obviously higher here because it covers the ears, and this one doesn't have a AI generated active noise cancellation. It does say it uses this for voice calls to take out the background noise, but I don't really make calls using this one. So that's my review. I hope this was helpful to you. If you like these kind of reviews, consider following my channel. Thank you for your time.